Have a seat.
I'm not.
Have a seat.
Your Honor, I haven't had.
Have a seat. Did you understand what I just said?
Can we agree to disagree on the legalese?
We are not going to agree to anything. This is not your game to play here.
So you're saying that I have to say the words "I understand"?
Sir, I'm not saying that you have to say anything. You can play games with me all day. I got all day. I got all day. Have a seat. Do not interrupt me.
I can object to
Do
that.
not interrupt. Do not. One more time. You're going.
Today, we're dealing with one of the most frustrating and clueless sovereign citizens to ever appear on this channel. Someone who manages to push every single one of Judge Simpson's buttons until things get genuinely explosive. It's like watching a person beg for a contempt charge in real time. And since I know you all enjoy Meow the Buffoon, I had to bring this one to you. As you watch, let me know in the comments what you think Meow the Buffoon's IQ might be. Let's dive in.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Going to state your name.
My name is Daniel McGoo, for the record, Your Honor.
You're going to represent yourself in this matter, sir?
Yes, sir.
I do have to advise you that in this case, you are charged with the offense of assaulting, resisting, or obstructing a police officer. That is a high court misdemeanor felony, punishable by up to 2 years and or $2,000 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
I understand your charge.
You understand also that there is great peril in one representing themselves. You understand that, sir?
I'm not afraid, Your Honor.
Did you understand what I just said? That there is great peril in representing oneself.
I comprehend what you're saying, Your Honor.
Tell you what. Either you're going to answer my questions and you're going to answer them properly, or we're going to have a long time and I'm not going to have these people wait. So while you decide how you're going to handle this, I'm going to have you have a seat. I'm going to pass your case. You will come back up and you will learn how to operate within this court. Plain and simple. Have a seat. Have a seat. And you might want to wipe that smirk off your face while you're doing it. State your name.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. My name is Daniel McGoo.
I have stated the admonishments that I was giving to the defendant representing himself. I apprised him of the maximum penalties and the charges. Apprised him, and sir, I'll ask you the question again. You understand that there can be great peril in representing yourself?
I fully recognize and acknowledge the seriousness of the charges, which include allegations of
Not my question. You understand that there can be serious peril in representing yourself?
I recognize what you're saying, and I'm fully prepared to proceed with this matter.
Will you just do me a favor and answer my question? Do you understand that there is great peril in representing oneself?
I recognize that.
Okay, then stop there.
Yeah.
You recognize that.
Recognize.
Do you understand that that in any of the proceedings that the court would hold you to the same standards as if you were a practicing attorney, will give no leeway one way or the other, will show no favoritism or no bias because you are representing yourself? You understand that, sir?
I recognize what you're saying, Your Honor.
You know what? I don't know why you just won't understand. I'm asking you, and I need a direct answer, whether you understand what I am saying, not whether or not you're recognizing the words. Do you understand what I am saying?
I overstand what you're saying.
To admit, this guy actually made me laugh, even with the IQ of a tortoise on NyQuil, but at the same time he frustrates me, because he's wasting everyone's time in court. A judge's time isn't cheap, and courtrooms don't run on monopoly money. Judges, lawyers, even the clerk all get paid by the hour, and every second he spends playing legal dodgeball is money down the drain. Plus, obstruction of justice is real. You can't turn a courtroom into open mic night and expect nothing to happen. Let me know what you all think about this guy. Now let's dive back in.
You want to be?
Your Honor.
You have a seat.
I'm not.
Have a seat.
Your Honor, I haven't had.
Have a seat. You can play games with me all day. I got all day. I got all day. Have a seat. The other one's in custody. I realize we are now at least caught up within an hour. I think those that want to go probably want me to take a break about now. So I'm going to take about a 5 to 10 minute break. I'll come back out and then I'll call the case. The court's going to stand in recess.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Daniel Magoo. Here in Louis Juris.
All right. So on this matter, I was apprised you of your rights. I told you about the charges in this case. We get to the point of understanding that there is a certain peril in representing.
Listening, sorry. My notes, I apologize, Your Honor. I meant no disrespect.
Single quote says, no way that was accidental. He really just walked away while the judge was talking, as if he forgot he was in a courtroom and not his living room. I'm honestly shocked Judge Simpson hasn't hit him with 30 days for contempt already, because ignoring a judge like that is basically begging for jail time. And as for Mr. Begu, how do you even take yourself seriously with a name like Meow? He seems like the kind of guy who trips over a flat surface, spills his coffee, and then blames gravity. But in court, that kind of energy just gets you a spot in a holding cell. Let's dive back in and see where his attitude takes him next.
And that the court will treat you the same as an attorney in the case. You understand, sir? Listen closely to my question. Do you understand that?
I do not understand.
You do not understand it.
No.
The court, you will be presumed to know the rules of procedure as well as the Michigan rules of evidence, that the court will not be giving you assistance in regard to this case.
What I'm trying to say, Your Honor, is I do not understand the charges that are pitting against me because they violate a lot of my rights. And the prosecutor served me the discovery packet on the 27th of last month. Since then, I have not received any kind of evidence or any kind of claims that I violated any kind of anything that day. So I'm here waiting for that to occur. So no, I don't understand.
Waiting for what to occur?
Well, under the rights to due process, Your Honor, 4th, 5th, 8th Amendment, there has to be substantiated amount of evidence to accuse me of a crime, like assault on a police officer, obstruction of justice, and resisting arrest. I take these charges very serious, Your Honor. Because of these charges, I have lost custody of my son, and I want to make sure that these justice is served and equity is ensured here.
Sir, I just asked you before whether or not you understood the charges.
And I answered you, Your Honor. I said I do not understand them.
Whether or not you disagree with them or not, it's not the issue. The issue is do you understand what you are charged with?
I do not understand, Your Honor.
Is there a reason other than what you said that you do not understand?
I can elaborate a little further, Your Honor. I'm still waiting.
I wish you wouldn't. I just need to understand why you don't understand.
I'm trying to get there, Your
charges.
Honor, if we could talk
I'm
about it.
not asking you whether or not you agree that you should be charged. I'm not asking whether or not you
You're asking-
believe that you did it. I'm not asking any of that. I'm asking whether or not you understand what you are charged with.
Can we agree to disagree on the legally?
We are not going to agree to anything. This is not your game to play here. You play by my rules.
So you're saying that I have to say the words, I understand?
Sir, I'm not saying that you have to say anything.
Okay.
You know what? Here's the thing. I am not going to play this game with you.
I'm not.
So what? No, you are playing a
I'm
game.
not.
So no, you are. And do not interrupt me ever again. Do not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a week to think about it, because I'm not going to sit here, call your case up 4 or 5 times for you to sit here and to go through this whole, try to play some semantical game. So I will adjourn this out to December 12th, 2024. I will adjourn it to 9 a.m.
Your Honor.
or I will, do not interrupt me.
I can object to
Do
that date.
not interrupt, do not. One more time, you're going.
This guy's just being a full-blown pest. Yeah, it was funny at first, and we all got a good laugh out of Meow the buffoon. But now that the entertainment is over, I honestly wish Judge Simpson would just give him the 30 days already. People like this are the reason court cases drag on forever, wasting time and tax dollars while everyone else just wants to move on with their lives. Judges really don't need to hand out endless warnings. Sometimes a contempt charge is the only thing that gets through, especially with someone like Meow. Because a courtroom isn't an open mic night, and if he wants to act like a clown, he can do it from a holding cell. Do you think Judge Simpson should have shut this down sooner, or is he being too patient?
I've given you fair warning. I'm adjourning the proceeding out. If you are objecting to that, objections noted. It's still adjourned out to the 12th. Bond will continue. You
Your
may
Honor.
leave now.
I have constitutional.
You may leave
violations.
now.
Let's go. Let's go.
I have a right to
You
a
may
counsel.
leave.
Do I not have a right to a counsel?
You want an attorney, you may get on an attorney, sir?
I need somebody to explain the problem here.
Do you wish to be represented by an attorney on this?
I do not need to represent myself. I'm presenting myself. I'm the only one that was there in this courtroom. No one was there. I don't recall anybody that was there that day. I'm the only one that knows what happened, Your Honor.
Do you wish
I was
to be
violated.
represented by an attorney? I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. If you wish to be represented by an attorney,
Your Honor, I have constitutional violations
do
that
you
need
wish to be represented by an attorney,
to
sir?
take an oath to defend the Constitution of the United States of
Then
America.
if you do not want to answer my question, Mr. Allen, he is to be removed from my courtroom.
You can always tell things are about to get serious when Judge Simpson calls out, "Mr. Allen." It's basically the courtroom version of a parent using your full name, but honestly, this guy got off pretty easy. No contempt charge, no jail time, just a verbal smackdown and a walk back to the streets, which is a win considering Judge Simpson has locked people up for far less. The fact that this clown managed to rattle the judge that much and still avoid consequences is wild. Either the judge was feeling generous that day, or this guy has some kind of courtroom plot armor. And when Meow claimed he lost custody of his kids because of this case, I couldn't help but wonder if it had more to do with his behavior. Family courts look at stability, decision-making, and basic adult responsibility, none of which he seems to have mastered. If he can't take a hearing seriously, it's hard to imagine him handling parenting responsibilities. Anyway, that wraps up this classic court clip. Let me know what you thought. Do you think Judge Simpson was too nice? Even with the verbal teardown, I feel like he could have gone harder. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more I post every day. Thanks for watching, and take care.